When did Israel lose their land? Israel has lost land at different times, but key events include the Assyrian destruction of the northern kingdom of Israel around 720 BCE, the Babylonian conquest of Judah and destruction of the first temple in the 6th century BCE, the Roman destruction of the Second Temple in 70 CE, and the 1967 Six-Day War, in which Israel occupied the West Bank, Gaza, and East Jerusalem, among other territories. Ancient history Assyrian conquest, c. 720 BCE. The northern kingdom of Israel was conquered by the Neo-Assyrian Empire, with its capital Samaria, falling in 720 BCE. Babylonian conquest, 586 BCE. The Neo-Babylonian Empire conquered Jerusalem and destroyed the First Temple. Roman destruction, 70 CE. The Roman Empire destroyed the Second Temple in Jerusalem. The modern era, the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. Following the UN partition plan and the declaration of Israeli independence, the surrounding Arab states invaded. While Israel expanded its territory beyond the UN-proposed borders, Palestinian Arabs lost significant land. 67 Six-Day War. In this conflict, Israel militarily occupied the West Bank, Gaza Strip, East Jerusalem, the Sinai Peninsula from Egypt, and the Golan Heights from Syria. The UN Security Council Resolution 242 called for Israel's withdrawal from these territories. Gaza disengagement 2005. In 2005, Israel withdrew its military and settlers from the Gaza Strip. However, it maintained control over Gaza's airspace, maritime access, and land borders, a situation that continues to be a subject of dispute. What makes you a Zionist? A person is considered a Zionist if they support the right of the Jewish people to self-determination and a homeland in their ancestral land of Israel. Zionism, a movement that emerged in the late 19th century, is rooted in the historical, religious, and cultural connection of the Jewish people to this land. A Zionist believes in the importance of a Jewish state to ensure Jewish safety and to serve as a focal point for Jewish culture and national renewal, which has become a reality with the modern state of Israel. Core tenets of Zionism, Jewish self-determination. The foundational belief is that Jews, like other peoples, have the right to govern themselves and control their own destiny. Connection to the land of Israel. Zionism is based on the historical and religious significance of the land of Israel, which has been the Jewish people's ancestral homeland for millennia. Support for the State of Israel. A Zionist supports the continued existence of the State of Israel as the physical manifestation of Jewish self-determination, preservation of Jewish culture and identity. Zionism aims to provide a home for Jewish people to preserve and cultivate their culture, language, and traditions. Historical context response to anti-Semitism. The late 19th century saw a rise in European nationalism and anti-Semitism, leading Theodor Herzl to argue that the only way for Jews to escape persecution was to establish their own state in their historic homeland. According to the American Jewish Committee, AJC, and Unpacked for Educators, the establishment of Israel. The Zionist movement culminated in the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948, a significant step in providing a refuge and a secure future for the Jewish people. Modern Zionism support for Israel's existence. Today, a Zionist typically supports the right of the State of Israel to exist and thrive. Immigration to Israel. Many Zionists also support the principle of Jewish immigration to Israel, seeing it as a way for Jews from around the world to find safety and connect with their homeland. Different forms of Zionism, varied ideologies. While unified in its core goals, Zionism has encompassed various forms throughout history, including political, cultural, and labor Zionism. Diversity of views. Not all Zionists agree on every aspect of the movement or the policies of the Israeli government. One famous Zionist is Bob Marley. His connection to Judaism, Zion, and the land of Israel can be described as Zionist, primarily through the Rastafari faith's use of biblical narratives and symbols. His songs like Exodus and Zion Train reflect this longing for a promised land. And his son Ziggy Marley affirms their family's ongoing spiritual and personal connection to Israel and the Jewish people. Rastafarianism incorporates significant elements of Judaism and Christianity, drawing heavily on the Torah. Zion in this context is a symbol of the promised land and freedom from the oppressive Babylon. Songs such as Exodus and Zion Train are deeply rooted in biblical prophecy, and the Jewish concept of a return to their ancestral homeland. According to Stroom Center for Jewish Studies, in Jewish history fostered a deep connection to Israel. He wore a Hebrew chai life necklace, which is a common Jewish symbol, says the St. Louis Jewish Light,